Hi, I'm Karthik. Welcome back to my Market channel. In this video, I'm going to detail you about lead generation campaigns. Facebook has different campaign objectives. It has a wide variety of objectives. If we have to cover all the objectives, it would take like hundreds of hours of your time. For this topic, I will stick to lead generation. Lead generation itself, it's a very vast topic, like hundreds of configurations we have to carefully choose to run a successful lead generation campaign. I will first give you how to set up a lead generation campaign swiftly, and in further videos I will detail each and every part so that you can become a successful lead media buyer, or like you can generate thousands of leads for your business. Let's start with the campaign setting. Once you go to your ads manager, once you launch the ads manager, you can just click create and it will show this one. And here each and every setting is important, so you have to carefully choose everything, because a Facebook algorithm will run ads to its audience depending on the configurations you choose. That will eventually affect your result of the campaign. If you choose a wrong objective or like a wrong ad set configuration, then you are destined to be doomed you will end up like Facebook campaigns doesn't work, those kind of things. Eventually you will conclude. To run a successful campaign, you have to give attention to even little bit of details. First, let's start with the buying type. Buying type, that can be like reach and frequency, but now defaultly it would be available for auction for most of the accounts, and you choose lead generation. And if you choose more options, it will show campaign spending limit. Just ignore this for now. A/B test, like you can test various creatives and various audiences at the campaign level itself. But let's turn it off for now. Don't get into this at the initial stage at least. And then now we will go to the next important thing. This is where the hundreds of configurations are in place. On the superficially, if you see that, it's like very simple. Anybody can just launch a lead generation campaign or any campaign with Facebook. But to generate leads, you need to spend months and time and like experiment different things. Then only you can become a successful media buyer, or like successfully generate leads for your business. You can use a desired naming conversion. Lead method, there are like 4 lead form methods: instant forms, automated chat, and instant forms and calls. For this video, I will stick to the instant forms, and I will detail you about the other things in further videos. And you choose the page, you choose your page, and you can choose a lifetime budget or a daily budget. Let's go to the daily budget, and I have set it as daily budget. End date, if you don't have an end date, just leave it as it is. And ad scheduling is the day parting. Day parting would be available for a specific configuration. Just ignore for now. Day parting is nothing like you want to run the campaign at a specified time interval of a day. Say if you want to specifically run between 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. for those kind of things, you can use day parting, but generally it's not advisable. Create new audience and use save audience. These are like you have to create a custom audience. You can use custom audience, and custom audience can be like different ways you can create custom audience, and based on your custom audience you can create lookalike audience. Custom audience can be generated from multiple sources. Basically, if you have a pixel installed in your website, and you can categorize a particular visitors of a particular section of your website and retarget them. or you can have a you might have run a video campaign and you can retarget those audience. Also, if at all you have run a previous lead generation campaigns, you can target those audience also. In this way you can do multiple things. Customers list is like, if you have email ID or phone number and other IDs you have, you can just upload it, but this would be like would be available for only verified business manager, and it would be, you have to use it very carefully, otherwise your page can be restricted for advertising, and even ad account can get into ad restriction things. And this Facebook page, you can target those audience who have interacted with your page. Let me select this one. You can target those who are engaged with the page, or who are visited your page, or who are following your page. All this kind of events will appear for you to configure. You can choose any of this. If you have a constable's number of followers or subscribers for your page, and you can name it as like test audience or page audience, and you can just click create audience. Once you click create audience, Facebook, you can instantly create a lookalike audience also. You can create a lookalike audience. For this you have to provide a specific country your audience would where you want to target. Once you create that lookalike audience, you can just add this one. If at all you want to exclude the page audience, but only to it's not necessarily a reactivation campaign, only like a new virgin audience you want to target, you can just click exclude. In the exclude section, you can choose page audience. You can choose the page audience. That's it. Once you are done with the page audience, once you choose the right configuration, whoever you want to target, custom audience are like, if you have created this bucket of target audience, Facebook will only target those custom audience. Lookalike audience are like, Facebook itself generates an audience based on your custom audience, and Facebook will target those lookalike audience. And you can further narrow down your configuration, like instead of 18 to 23 to 40, whatever. If you are running for some fitness clients, you can choose an younger audience, or if depending on your requirement, you can choose. Also, you can choose the gender. And detail targeting is like, always have a eye on, like, don't go worry about this estimated daily results at least at the initial stage. Detail targeting is like, whether you want to whether you want to allow Facebook to go beyond your given audience. Like, if you select the detail targeting, Facebook will go beyond your detail targeting, so that it will reach to higher number of audience, not necessarily higher number of audience. It can go beyond the audience you have specifically given. Just ignore this for now, and you can choose the languages. In case you want to target Spanish speaking customers only situated in US, then you can choose Spanish or any other language you wish. Just if at all you want to like use it for English, then keep it, or like all the languages, you can keep it that way. And placements can be like automatic placements and manual placements. Automatic placements, you have to carefully choose these placements, because this will often run into errors, because if your creative doesn't support the multiple placements, or like even if it's compatible, if it's not like appealing to the customers, those impressions will go waste and you won't generate results. Say if Facebook on default offers like Facebook Marketplace, I will just show switch to the manual placements. It will show all the placements here, like Marketplace, video feeds, right column, search, stories, everything. But not necessarily your creative won't your creative may not shoot like all the things, so you don't have a you don't want to you don't have a like a bucket of creatives, videos, images, all those things. Then you can start with a specific placement, like a specific placement like Facebook feeds. Just uncheck this boxes, so you can just uncheck each and every, don't have to uncheck each and every item. You can start with Facebook feed and in stories. That would be enough to start with, in case if you feel like that. Otherwise you can choose the Instagram feed also, and Instagram explore also, depending on the depending on the number of creatives and like the resource you have for a creative generation. You choose the placements, because each and every creative has to be compatible for that specific placement. Otherwise it will show some compatibility error at the ads. I will show that when we go to the ads. But so it's better if you feel, if you're comfortable, if you have lower number of creatives and you don't want to put more energy and time into creatives. Not I'm not talking about the creatives, but creatives for specific placements like videos and stories. All those things have different requirements, so it's better, you can go for specific placements also. Otherwise you can just go for like automatic or advantage placements things. And final thing, and the other thing is like cost per goal. Facebook has like three auction types: lowest cost cap, bid cap. And it will defaultly choose for the lowest cost. If you want your lead gen not to go beyond like $50 for a lead, then you can just put it to this $50. Then it will show like you can whether it's for the bid strategy. For every bid you are for every impression there will be bidding, automatic bidding on behalf of multiple advertisers based on their bidding cost. Facebook will bid for that. Otherwise you can go for the bid, if at all you go for the bid cap, that would be the way. Otherwise it will go for the cost per result. Facebook will run your ads to different audience, and but it will try to achieve your cost per result. Say like if you want to generate the lead at the maximum of $50, it will try to generate within that cost. The problem with this strategy is like, if your audience are like, if your target audience is in the prime cities, and if your competitor advertisers are doing higher cost per result, or like open bidding, then your ads even won't run for the desired set of audience. Say you have allocated a budget of $50 per day, it will consume only like $22 or like $9, because Facebook can't generate the result within that specified cost. So don't go for the artificially lower number here, because the ads won't run. Don't under the assumption like if at all you put some lower number here, you will get the results at better cost. It's not like that. It depends depending on the competitors bidding also. You can go for bid cap. Bid cap is like for every bid Facebook won't bid beyond this thing. These are like two different strategies. If at all you don't want to get confused with these things, you just choose the cost per result goal and give the desired number. If at all you are not sure about it, you just keep it as open. So there won't be any problem with that. Facebook will bid it will be open bidding, and once you get the results, you will come to know after a period of time like a month. You can come to know like what can you expect, and these are the things. And when you get charged impressions, ultimately Facebook or any media platform, Google or any media platform, sorry, Facebook won't let them occur. It won't be like a performance centric campaign. It will be like as per their terms, it will be like the impression campaign. And standard delivery type can be like accelerated or pacing. Standard would be like it will be evenly if at all you have set an end date, the pacing type would be useful, and pacing type would be available for few strategies only. So let's stick with a standard. Accelerated means if you want to run a campaign for a specific period of time and you want to complete the campaign within that event day, then you can go for the accelerated thing. I will show you this in detail in future videos. And just click the next button, and you can name the ad name as it is. And here you have to create the ad, but and you have to create the ad. You can upload an image through your account and use that image here, and just select that image. And you can have a different call to action, learn more, and you can choose the headline and the primer text. Description would be headline, you can just like a test my text, hi. Any primary text. This is I'm just using for this demo. And the key thing is like you have to accept the terms and conditions for one time to start the campaign. For the to select, and you have to select the page, then only you can create a you have to publish this one to let it run. And just for this demo purpose, I'm not choosing, I am not publishing this thing. And here the page now gets populated, and associated Instagram page also get populated here. And now the key thing is like you have to create an instant form. Like there will be options for flexible form delivery, but this is like an advanced topic for future videos. And create form is like, these are like the instant forms. You have to give a name, intro, questions. You can, that will be custom, that can be custom questions like how many you can these are like standard intro. Let's you name the form as you wish, and then you select whether you want to higher number of volumes or higher the intent. And if you choose for the more volume, you can choose for you can use the same image for this form also, which you choose for ad, so that the customer can relate to that. And greeting, you can just remove it in case you don't want. And then comes the questions can be like custom questions and standard questions. Custom questions are like standard questions are like name, email, phone numbers, city, all those things are like standard questions. And custom questions are like if you want to ask a customer a specific question, then you can choose for this, like how long you already been to gym. One year. Or like, then the customer, when they see the form, they have to necessarily choose this either of these options and then click the next button. And they can there will be and then these are like pre-filled questions. The customers can just tap on it and to submit the information. If at all you want to collect the city, you can just reorder it also, full name, email, city, and they can yeah, Facebook will try to pre-fill the information if it's already their Facebook profile, and then the customer can just click the submit one. Customers will be shown this one, and after choosing this option, the Facebook will try to populate the pre-filled information, if it's available in their Facebook profile, and yeah, if it's not available, they have to type it for the specific questions like city. And after this, you have to configure the privacy policy. Privacy policy, you have to give the link text and and a link to your website privacy link, and then you can have a after submission of this form, you can either direct ask them to call you directly, or like direct them to your website, or like you can give them a file or like a prerequisite form, whether they can, what they can. Thanks for all your certificate. You can visit our website and you can just give the website link here. Global.com. That, and once you are done with that, then or like you can just click call business and you can give your number. This the customers can submit the form either in the day or the night. They can they will try to call this. So for a better customer experience, you ensure that this number is available for incoming call. Once you publish this form, the key thing is like once you publish this form can't be modified, so you can only duplicate it and change the custom questionnaire or like any standard questions you want to alter, or like change the messaging part. All those things can be duplicated, but it can't be edited within this form. That's it. Once you publish this form and choose that form here, speak with us. Give a valid privacy policy links to ensure that it works fine, but just for demo purpose. These are like the introductory message you have to give. Please share us the all kinds of errors. You have to give them 10-digit phone number. Yeah, once this form is ready, you can use this form. So it's better you to give a appropriate name, and then you hit the publish button. Then your ads are live. Let me know in case if you have any queries on the comment section. I will happy to answer that, and please consider subscribing channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.